I'm better than him. Today we're going to be playing Bandit Cycle cards with Goblin Gang and Evolve Firecracker and Evolve Lumberjack. And this video is going to be over once I lose 3 challenges. So I wanted to do a bit of yapping today. And I was just thinking about how so much stuff changes, man. Like, you wake up, you're a little kid, you're like in the nursery, um, and then you're going to elementary school, middle school, high school, and then you're going to secondary. You're going to university. Not the greatest poison by him, personally, because my firecracker's still alive. And then let me pull this book. I think I'm still gonna take a fucking P.E.K.K.A hit. Oh, I didn't actually. So he got a little bit of damage in the left lane, but we took his tower, so I think that was worth it. And then we just let him get a fuck ton of damage in the left lane for absolutely no reason. And he's playing. That's actually really good for me because those should die. Yep. And so even if my firecracker dies, it got value. But I was just thinking about how things change, man, and how before you know it, people are getting married, people are having kids, um, and it's just like, what do I want to do? Like, what does A Star want to do with his life and his ambition and his goals? That's a firecracker back there, or excuse me, a musketeer. So he's definitely gonna go P.E.K.K.A in front of this. So I just gotta be a lit careful, or maybe he not okay. E-barbs. So let's just do this. Don't, motherfucker. Kill it, 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 bro. So that was a horrible misplay on my part. He's definitely setting up for like another P.E.K.K.A push. So I just got to be a little bit careful about how I play this. Okay, now I'm gonna firecracker 100%, like that. That's actually really okay with me because I will lumberjack just so we can get rid of this. He's gonna P.E.K.K.A for sure. Okay, or musketeer. But honestly, I didn't think I was gonna hit the musketeer with that shot. But I was just thinking about how much like stuff changes, and you never know when things are gonna change. I think that's the craziest, like the most insane part is you genuinely don't know when things are going to change, and it can be scary when change happens because you're like, holy crap, am I ready for this? Like, am I really ready to? Oh shit, nah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, because he's forced to play something there for some weird reason, even though he probably 100% should have gone in. Yeah, he's gonna poison my shit. But that was an easy first game. That guy was really bad. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. But he had really bad cards. To be fair, he had like he just had a really bad matchup. I guess not matchup, but you know, he wasn't. He didn't play the cards right. He's just not good at the game, right? And if you're letting a zoomer like me beat you at this game, who knows? Now this is now. So I was showing my dad this game the other day. I was showing my dad this game, and he just looked so. Oh, recruits in the back. Gotta love it. He just looked so interested but confused. Okay, so I think now's a good time to firecracker because that is 4 elixir, but I'm kind of cool with it. And then I'm just gonna lumberjack like that to just like help take the rest of this out. And then flying machine, eh? So yeah, he's playing like pigs fireball bait, which sucks. And had I really, oh god, had I known he was gonna sink or like the lumberjack was gonna go the other way, I might have vines, but that's kind of risky. At least force out something that 2 elixir. I'm telling you, people don't get how broken mirror is gonna be in the future because you can just run mirror cycle cards, and then like anytime you need to, get something for cheap, you just mirror your cycle card, like, and they have to respond to it because it's like 200 fucking damage. So now I'm gonna vines this for sure. Damn, my vine's late, so that was actually really bad. He could go in right here, and that could be game, but I doubt it because yeah, he's playing one of the recruits in the back. So I'm actually going to force out some elixir here, Yeah, I'm at least wanted to force an arrows out. They're charging now, which is this is looking pretty scary. Ah man, ah man, yeah, it was all because of that. What's it called? It was all because of that missed vines for real. Yeah, that rural recruit's just gonna do it to me, man. Love it. Okay, I don't think that that's gonna get a hit. But he's Sparky, or he did that in the back for some reason. So I'm definitely going to go for this now. And I wanted to get the Zappy in there, but I'm not even gonna defend that because that tower is dead. So just gonna go ahead and worry on taking this other one, which we do anyways. So I do have to worry about like not getting 3 crowned here. So let's do this, and we should be fine. Zappies don't really do that much. I want to keep my firecracker alive. He's definitely gonna need the arrows that though. So let's just see if we can get back to it. Oh, he's gonna fireball. I don't want to give him any arrows value. Okay, sweat. So I can kind of ignore this. I have to take his tower. So I'm gonna let that flying machine lock on. Oh, because I'm just it's so generous, and I should have vines there, but beggars can't be choosers. Okay, I have to go for like something crazy. Not that crazy, because I'm pretty sure that just might have lost me the game. Okay, I have to do this, and then I have to do this. That's like the only play, but yeah, he's gonna fireball my shit. And GG's. I made like several mistakes there, so I'm not really too worried about that game. We're generous. We'll be generous today. But no, so me and my dad, we were sitting in the car, and I'm showing him Clash Royale, right? I'm showing him this game, and he just looks so confused but interested, and it reminded me of the first time that he ever showed me chess. Now, when I was younger, he showed me chess, like he explained it to me. It was real. I have to do this actually, and then I have to do that. That way, the Valkyrie doesn't get a hit, and like that Hog Rider doesn't like take my entire soul. But we're going against some sort of like hog spam, so that should be fun. But he's looking at me, and he's like, "What is going on?" Oh, it didn't even activate King Tower. That's kind of fun. He's like, "What is this?" And I'm explaining to him, there are cards, and all of them only do one thing. It's like chess almost, yada yada yada. And I'm like, but there's a whole different lane to this that you just don't even get for real. Like, you can you like I was trying to explain cycles to him and elixir and things of that nature, but he just was on it, man. Like, yeah, could have seen that one coming because he's predictable. And now since his Valkyrie's out of hand and that Firecracker's gonna live, I'm gonna do that. At least forces like somewhat of a small spell out of him. And so now and Firecracker lives too. So now that's been like kited to the other side. I'm gonna vines. That way that lives. Yeah, that's just broken because Bandit on the dash is invincible, right? So even if it's 1 HP, if it gets a chance to initiate the dash, the tower stops attacking it, and it just buys you more time to uh vines, which is it's nuts. I think this counters it. Uh-oh. That's still fine. Cause now he kind of has to respond to that. And then I can do this, and then yeah, let's just build up this pretty crazy push. Dash back. Goblin Gang on the left side. I do want to get back to the boss bandit if I can help it. But I couldn't, so that's cool. So now we just start. Here's the thing. Now we just start chipping him down on the other side, bro. We ghost dash to just reset it. Okay, there is his log. I'm gonna pull this over here, and then I'm gonna dash back. I was gonna dash back. So now I'm just going on this lane. This guy's hardcore defending. He's kind of way. That was kind of a misplay on my end. I think that'll kill it though. Yeah, that's fucking nuts. So now I Goblin Gang like this at the bridge. He's forced to throw his log because he just can't keep ignoring that damage like that. Okay, and then let's do this. Nope, he is gonna get some chip over there, but I think that's cool actually. And now we Firecracker. So this is why we have the evolved Firecracker. So when they start playing like this, and like trying to defend crazy by just putting stuff, so that way the boss bandit can't dash, and then we vines here. Uh, and I think that's still on there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like he's putting stuff there so that the bandit can't dash, but he doesn't realize that the firecracker, like when they do that and they just keep defending over and over and over again, they just keep cycling like stuff in front of the tower. I'm getting back to my firecracker, and then I'm getting back to my evolved firecracker, and then that's shooting onto the tower. So it's real big brain activity. You know, you basically just because everybody. So one thing I realized, I know I'm switching subjects, but one thing I realized when I was watching CRL the other day, which is just like Zoomer behavior, like watching, Clash Royale. But I like to tune in just to see, like what the best players of this game are doing, and it always reminds me. I think I'm gonna bind this just so that dies. Yeah, that was a good play. Because now he's gonna do some bullshit like that. That's cool. Uh, let's go. So he was just trying to kill me in one fell swoop there. But anyways, I like watching the finals because I gotta dash out of there. Uh, I like watching the finals, or not the finals, but just like the league in general. Like on the big events. Like I'm not tuning in every week. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna vines this. Faux show. Yeah, force something out. Get a little firecracker connection. That's what it's all about. Thank you. Even though he's probably gonna kill me, and that was my only hope. So because he's got a pretty fast cycle, like 3-3-4. Um, and yeah, he's forced to rage there, which is not bad for him. But I'm back to my evolve. So whatever lane he decides to go in for, I'm just gonna go opposite. Especially if he goes for this lane right here. Yeah. So that's really good. That witch being over there, because that like, oh, that's extremely good. Because I got some damage, got some chip damage. I'm gonna firecracker like this, and then I'm gonna do this. Those skeletons on my fucking tower are definitely going to cost me the game. So that's awesome. And then I wouldn't be surprised if he abilities here, but he didn't. So a minute left. I kind of gotta like pump fake him out. So I'm gonna do this. He can rage, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, and now I'm gonna do this, and then I'm just gonna stop all that. All right. Now that he's like thrown so much stuff over there, while I get my elixir, yeah, he's forced to do that. I'm aware of like the massive gargantuan push that's happening on the right side. Okay, this tower is done, bro. It's done. What a shame. Those Larrys, man. That Larry and that witch card. I probably could have firecrackered like in the back. But I like seeing what the people who are at the top of the league are doing in this game. And one thing that that's two losses. Okay, one more and the video's over. For real. But it's interesting because they all play, in my opinion, like the lamest part of the game. Like they just it's defense the whole time, and then like in triple elixir, I'm just gonna throw like some crazy thing I've been holding on to in the pocket. and I'm just gonna beat you in one push, and then I'm gonna defend for the rest of the game. So it's like I'm really glad that like I'm not. I can't believe that that's still got a hit. I really can't, but whatever. He spent no elixir actually. Let's see if we can get a lumberjack in front of this. Uh, well, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. But it's just so lame. Like it's some of like nobody's playing anything really innovative, and that's why I think that like this game is so popular because no one's really like gotten the sauce yet. Like everybody just kind of it's like copying people's homework. Like someone finds something broken, and then like once the mass majority adopts the brokenness, of the of said card, uh, it just becomes like a meta thing. Like something that was like like the most recent example of that was definitely like the Sparky P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Rage, Goblin Machine, Goblin Curse, like that. People playing that deck and just like it was just mindless. That I think that was the most interesting part about the whole bit. Okay, so that's really cool with me. This dashes back to help Kate take care of the Hog Rider, and then he's got to answer that. So he's got to play Shunton, which would pull that Valkyrie away, so we can get a dash off. Yes, I really do like Bandit, and I love what they've done with the 4 card cycle now. But even still, like there were still times. I'm just gonna let that go. Like whatever, I'm okay. There were still times when this game first came out. Oh, is that King? Like when things were 3 card cycle and no one really understood how broken that was. And now people are like, once people started abusing it, they were like, oh, okay, like this is definitely an issue. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Okay, so at least that dies. That's gonna activate that, which will give the boss bandit a chance to dash. I'm gonna do this and then this because, yeah, I didn't have enough to go vines there, but I kind of figured, yeah, he wasn't gonna have enough to go log. So we are going to scrape away with that win as well. But do you guys get what I mean? Like, there's no creativity in the decks. There's no creativity in the play styles. Like, it's just rinse, wash, repeat. Like, even with like Hog Cycle, for example, like there's no innovative way to like play that people are playing Hog Cycle. And I think that Hog is a good card, but like playing the most optimized version of a card is so lame to me. Or like optimized version of a deck. Like this guy's played Knight in the back just now. So I'm just like, come on, bro. What are we doing? So I don't want to reveal my hand just yet. So I am gonna wait and see what he does. And see like he's playing which so he's like playing great like I know what he's playing, you know what I mean? Like I thought I knew what he was playing. He is because it's like very predictable, like what you do, and when you know that like what deck somebody is playing, it's really easy to play against like play around them. You know what I mean? Because you're like, oh, okay, this is obviously some sort of like weird clone deck because there are just certain synergies that like certain cards go together, and this guy might kill my shit. I didn't trust that. I'll be honest. I didn't trust that not to get like a hit on my tower. This kind of forces him to throw something out. My fire. Ah. Ooh. Now this is bad. I was not expecting that, but this is why I'm telling you. Uh-oh. What to do here? I got to do this. Ah. All right. So Samuel from Los Efcolas is about to get is trying to give me the hands. He's actually in the lead damage wise right now. So I do got to be a little bit careful and lock in here. So I'm just gonna wait and see what he does. Okay, so I'm going to do opposite that, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and take this tower. Yeah, because he's forced to, or he should have been forced to play a knight or a bandit or something. Uh oh. Now this is horrible. I gotta Vines this before I lose that other tower. Oh shit, man. Ooh, now this is interesting. I'm in a Goblin Gang. Oh! Woo! I'm on now. All right, we're still kind of fine. Okay, I'm gonna Firecracker like this now. It's double, so he really can't like afford to like not do that. Okay, and this is why we have Mirror as well. Double Mirror. Okay, yeah. So he's trying to turn this into like a one tower situation. Yeah, and he literally couldn't play anything there. So the goal now is just to chip his ass down. Because that's just what we're gonna have to do. So we're gonna have to threaten this lane for sure. Just because he can't play something there. He's gonna let that collect. That was really. I think he just gave up. Yeah. He realized it was over, and we're still alive, still alive. But yeah, it's just people aren't innovative. That guy was kind of innovative. I don't even really know what he did. He just caught me with my pants down. I'll be honest, but I don't know what he was playing. So that's what I'm saying. You just get thrown off, and yeah, people aren't really innovative anymore. But that leaves me hope for the game though, because I know that like as people continue to find, oh please stop that. That's one of them still gonna connect. Life's so fair. At least that Berserker is over there. He's kind of forced to play something else. I'm gonna fucking Vines this just to get some value real quick. Ooh, now that was probably a horrible Vines on me, but at least the Spear Goblins go. I'm just gonna have to let that go, to be honest. This might be the guy that does me in, man. And yeah, he is just spamming mad hard. So he must be broke. Uh oh. Misclick. I swear to God that was supposed to be like a E Spirit. But anyways, that probably just lost us the game, that interaction, because we could have forced out a Goblin Gang over here and then done something. But at least we know he's playing Wall Breakers, Berserker. Oh boy. Alright. Let's just Firecracker like this. Wall Breakers, Bats. And then let's just try our best to get our elixir advantage back. So now he's definitely going to Mega Knight here. So I want a Lumberjack like this for sure. Yeah. And then. Oh my. Okay. Okay. So yeah, maybe I could have played that a little bit differently with the Firecracker, because now all he needs to do is defend for a minute. So how are we going to win this? By ignoring that, for sure, because he's just using that shit to cycle, and I got no problem cycling either, my friend. So what I'm definitely gonna need is the evolved Firecracker, because basically our only hope now is to just build up the biggest push we possibly can. Yeah, he's gonna hard turtle. So let's make him think we're going in this lane. And just slowly just start cycling back to the other one. Wait. Yep, and I think this is now. Now we go in. Yeah. Yep. Pants down. Pants down. All the way down. So we're not dead yet. But we're not alive either. Because he definitely wasn't expecting that. And now I have a pretty big advantage. Not anymore. I'm definitely gonna have to E-Spirit this, and then I have to Vines this. I'm sorry, I have to. Oh, Jesus Christ in heaven almighty. Yeah, well, I feel like we could have won there had I just, like, gone for his King Tower or whatever. But it's whatever. Got him with his pants down. That was the end of the video. Basically, what I was trying to say is that, time changes, so, do ultimately what you want to do, but you don't have to do what you don't want to do, So, the things that you need